It's the NFL on EA Sports, where division rivals will clash in the NFC South. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers, and it's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The tight end in motion right. Out of the gun, it's Young. He finds his target, it's Evans. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Green, yellow, lining, Smith, red.
The play fake, now Young. This ball complete, it's an out route to Thielen. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll throw again. Young. That's over the middle to his tight end, Sanders. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. To throw, Young. And once again, this is Sanders. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 13-yard line.
Now Young. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Let's go now.
They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a success.
Kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the rookie from the University of Washington.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want. But this guy, he is hard to corral.
And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving the guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he'll be stopped at the 46, gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And that will be incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
They'll go for it. Here's Penix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's brought down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. And looking to throw, Penix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Got London on a slant. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 28. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Robinson. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Penix. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Ray McCloud. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. In motion, the tight end.
Ready?
Young. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Ready, ready.
In motion, left goes Allen. Young to throw it. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? 7-7, our score after 1. 2nd quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Down. Ready.
Looking to throw, Young. This is caught. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop them short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Robinson with another carry. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. They'll throw with Penix. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Now Penix. And he is caught. He's across midfield. Now inside the 25. Darnell Mooney. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
Brutal. So take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Here's Penix. That's complete to Mooney. And they stop him short of the 1st as he can only get to the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Short throw caught by Pitts. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Back to the ground with Robinson. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
He's got the hook up to McLeod. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. To the air, Penix. This pass is caught by London. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Penix. Throws right back to London, complete again. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
And he'll get a couple here down to the 22. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. This 3rd and 8. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll find McLeod on the right side complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Ray McLeod with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes you serve.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Well, now how about this return? And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now Young. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. Down the left sideline. He may go. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. 67 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Now the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. And you'll ever see just one play resulting in the touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great.
Just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. They're going to look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Pushing through the contact. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Now here's Young. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Young will set to throw. Open man once again, it's Thielen. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, number 1. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Ready. Set, go.
Again, it's Young. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, it looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Ready?
Now Young. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Hitting London, coming across the field. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Field goal unit from the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Falcons offense and Michael Penix set to take over once more. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. And looking to throw, Penix. Able to complete this one to McLeod. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Looking to throw, Penix. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, that's caught by McLeod. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, a 22. They'll run with Robinson. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Josie Jewell. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Field. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Ready.
We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Black, blue, check. Hut.
Out of the gun, it's Young. He'll get this complete to Sanders, the tight end. Big strides, look at him go. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 73 yards. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Back there, 2 plays, 80 yards to score it. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Falcons offense and Drake London headed back onto the field. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
That's going to be caught downfield by Mooney. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Robinson up the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are an extra point away from drawing level. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And
nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Young. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Here we go, set. Ready, set.
Throwing. Young. Rolling to his right. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it will be Falcon football. Atlanta regains possession of the football. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2 yards, good enough for a 1st. They'll run again here with Robinson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 96 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. Now in Charlotte. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. This is 2nd and 8. Now Penix. He's got the hook up to McLeod. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well, because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Hand off now to Robinson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Option play. Here's Robinson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. On the give, here's Robinson. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
Robinson. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They hand off to their big tight end, and he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Charlie Warner taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Coup for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. By a 2-yard touchdown run. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now the offense for the Panthers here getting the football back. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Young working out of the gun. It's caught by Sanders. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Ready, go!
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
Let's go now. All right, go! Set.
Young now from the 50. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. Oh, what a juke into space. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. We've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Bijan Robinson leading the offense out for another drive. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 136 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They'll run it now with Robinson. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Over the middle, caught by London. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 36. Now a timeout called for by the defense. Here's Robinson. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. Here's 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Again, it's Robinson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. All eyes fixated on the kicker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Falcons are going to win the game. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.